sharpness today to report to you that I'm incredibly disappointed in one of my all-time favorite fighters, my brother, Floyd Money Mayweather.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like with the lifestyle, that money's gone, trust me. Now it's like, you call him, he'll be at your local host in a nightclub, because you need that action right now.
Do you think he should step back in the ring?
I think he got to right now because the money gone.
Logan. Now he's fighting Deji. Is he broke? Is Mayweather broke?
Are y'all new here?
Yeah.
Is he broke?
Yeah.
He's broke.
Yes.
That makes sense.
No, he's not. Jeff shaking his
Yes, he
No,
is,
he's-
Jeff.
7 years after one of the biggest money-making fights ever seen in combat sports, the talk around Floyd Mayweather is starting to change. He was once known as the symbol of wealth in boxing, a man who proudly called himself money and proved it through his flashy lifestyle and strong financial power. But now new rumors and rising speculation suggest that Floyd could be running low on the very thing that defined his image for so long: money.
Now, did Logan ever get paid with the situation with Floyd Mayweather?
Nah, not yet. Floyd Mayweather's broke. You know, that's what a lot of people don't realize. He gets these big checks and doesn't pay the taxes on it. And then the IRS comes hunting him down later. He owes a lot of people I know money. And Logan's deep down on that list. So
Even though Floyd has tried to reject these claims, Stephen A. Smith recently shared details that make the rumors feel stronger. The Mayweather vs. McGregor fight in 2017 generated about $600 million, making it the biggest payday of Floyd's career. Reports say Floyd earned around $275 million, while Conor McGregor received about $85 million. At that time, the fight was seen as a pure money move, but no one complained because Mayweather handled it with full control. Before the match, Mayweather even told Stephen A. Smith that he would play with McGregor and finish the fight near the 8th or 9th round. Smith later confirmed this on Mike Tyson's Hot Boxing podcast while praising Mayweather's sharp planning and smart approach.
To him and stay at his chest. He's going to have to push me off in order to throw his punches. He said he's going to be circling the ring. He said by around 4 or 5, he's not going to have any legs. He's going to be done. And he said, and I'll just toy with him and keep him around until around the 8th or the 9th round.
But Stephen A. Smith did not stop there. He has long had a close connection with Floyd and even interviewed him before about the huge amount of money he owned. Now that the years have passed and Floyd is no longer active in the ring, Smith has started to question the old belief that Floyd has endless wealth and a completely secure financial life. The change is not only talk, because there are signs in public actions records and reported problems with people who work for him that suggest Floyd may not be as financially strong as he wants everyone to think. In February 2025, several members of Mayweather's staff were said to be ready to leave their jobs because their wages had not been paid.
It's a cheap mic, but I just probably gonna use it. Okay.
Money team has no money.
All right.
The money team has no money.
Sounds like it is great.
Hard work, dedication, no pay.
Personal assistants, gym workers, security staff, and office employees started speaking out both in public and in private about payments arriving late and long delays in their wages. This was not just one unhappy worker, because several people from different parts of the Mayweather team raised the same issue. The situation became even more questionable when it happened around the same time Floyd reportedly spent more than $1 million on a private suite for the Super Bowl in Las Vegas. For a man who earned over $1 billion during his career, having trouble paying the people closest to his operation raised serious doubts. It was more than just a strange moment, because it hurt the image of someone whose reputation was always built on spending more money than anyone else in the room.
Money made all day. You know, right here, the light million. Over there, counting up another million over there. Walk with me, ladies and gentlemen, let me take you into my life.
Even worse, when people notice the pattern Floyd has followed since 2018. He has taken part in far more exhibition fights than most retired boxers of his level usually do. These matches are not about legacy, and they are not serious competition. They are simply about earning money. Floyd has stepped into the ring with Japanese kickboxers, YouTubers, social media influencers, and little-known fighters in places like Dubai and London. In many of these events, Mayweather himself described the fights as easy money. Still, it makes many people wonder why a retired champion, who once said he had $300 million sitting in his checking account in 2017, keeps traveling around the world to face opponents with no real boxing background.
Are you holding other fighters accountable, like Floyd, for example? I mean, Floyd doesn't even know his opponent's name, so are you holding him accountable to that? Floyd should still be fighting people that, you know, he at least people that know that his opponent's name and stuff. Are you saying the same thing?
Hold on. A couple things. Number one, last time I checked, Floyd retired. These are exhibitions that he had, but I don't even count these. Floyd will tell you that himself. When Floyd, I count Conor McGregor as a boxing match. That's a damn exhibition. I ain't paying no attention to that with Floyd.
People in the boxing world are starting to notice the pattern. Floyd has not built the type of steady investments that many top athletes focus on after their careers end. He was never widely known for placing his money into long-term portfolio sports teams or large projects. Instead, he spent heavily over the years. He purchased huge houses, a collection of cars. He almost never drives jewelry worth millions, private jets, and watches that cost more than many homes. All of it looked impressive on social media. But items like these lose value, and the cost of keeping them over time can grow into a very large expense.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, limited edition AP, all factory, 1.8 million right here. The $20 bills section. We like to call this the Andrew Jackson section, but I like to call it wallpaper. 200,000 in 20s. I heard in the store you can get the biggest Chanel bag in the store if you want it. Well, it's the biggest Chanel bag in the world. I got this bag from Karl Lagerfeld.
In 2024, Floyd made news when he said he paid $18 million in taxes to the IRS. The statement was meant to prove he was still making huge money, but it also revealed something else. It showed that he may not have the strong financial system needed to manage taxes in the best way. Most billionaires do not end up paying that much because they have expert accountants and legal teams who carefully plan and reduce their tax load. Floyd seems to still approach money the same way he always has, by spending first and worrying about the details later.
Why they got you up under the gun again on $25 million in taxes? Hey man, stuff about to get real for you, Floyd, man, because you already owe Gervonta Davis $33 million that you ain't paid him. Do anybody find it strange that your boy Floyd is on all the IRS money, on Dubai money, on Gervonta Davis money, but yet we have all this stuff, all that flash that y'all see, but y'all realize, man, he get a lot of that stuff.
After that, the situation started to look even more troubling. Only a few months ago, in early 2025, Floyd announced that he had invested in a $42 million skyscraper project in Manhattan. The news quickly spread across the media, but when real estate records were checked, his name did not appear in any ownership or stakeholder documents. People in the property business later confirmed that Mayweather likely held only a small non-controlling share in the project. Even so, he presented the news in a way that made it seem like he owned the entire building.
All this money made. No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
This type of exaggeration matches the image Floyd has built for many years, but now it is bringing criticism instead of praise. The difference today is that people are starting to question whether much of it is simply for show. When someone keeps speaking about money, yet feels the need to prove it again and again with bigger and louder displays, it begins to look less like confidence and more like pressure. Lately, Floyd's actions around his exhibition fights have also seemed more unpredictable, and he has accepted matches with almost no build-up or promotion.
I just saw 50 Cent. Like, I totally disagree with you if you think that's a good look.
I get what you're saying. I completely get it.
Dude, he's one of the greatest of all time. He never lost.
He's 50 now.
So he's going to do that for a bag, for clout.
In March 2025, Floyd set up a last-minute fight against an unranked French influencer in Paris. The match had almost no promotion and was barely marketed. Floyd showed up just 2 days before the fight, made very few media appearances, and left the morning after. People familiar with the event said he insisted on receiving his payment in cash before the fight even began. Actions like this suggest he may have been feeling short-term financial pressure.
But you have to stop embarrassing yourself with these exhibitions. I know life is hard, I know life is expensive, but come on, dude, put your legacy first. Nobody wants to remember you like this. And it gets worse, your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami. And many are saying you're gonna have to sell off your assets. Floyd, I'm rooting for you. Come on, let's turn it around.
Even with all the criticism, Floyd has never slowed down his spending. He still flies on private jets, carries $100,000 in cash every day, and wears watches worth millions, even to casual dinners. Behind the scenes, however, the pressure has increased. He is pushing his Mayweather Boxing Plus Fitness franchise harder than ever, and is reportedly urging franchises to open new locations and buy extra merchandise packages. Some franchise owners say they feel used as cash machines to keep the Mayweather brand looking wealthy, while support from Floyd's team is minimal. There are also reports that Floyd has borrowed heavily against some of his assets. Sources close to him say he has leveraged Las Vegas properties and certain luxury cars to keep cash flowing. This could explain how he continues to make big public purchases, while his staff struggles to manage daily operations.
Just another ordinary day, chilling in an EWB Rolls Royce. For those that don't know what an EWB is, that's an extended wheelbase Rolls Royce. I need the leg. I know I ain't that tall, about 5'8.5". Some days 5'9", but it is what it is. Chilling, sitting right here watching the Thriller in Manila, Ali versus Ferguson.
Another worry is Floyd's absence from high-profile long-term business ventures. Unlike LeBron James, Magic Johnson, or Shaquille O'Neal, who became business tycoons by investing in sports teams, restaurants, and tech startups, Floyd has stayed focused on entertainment. That is not necessarily a problem until the money slows down. There are only so many exhibition fights a person can take before the novelty fades and the paychecks get smaller, which seems to be happening already. The pattern is familiar since many athletes who built their image on spending and showing off wealth eventually face the same reality. What makes Floyd different is that he made being the richest boxer alive central to his identity. If that image starts to crumble, it is not only a financial problem, it puts his entire legacy at risk. Something that does not appear to concern Floyd.
And they say, well, it's not all about the money. Well, your kids can't eat legacy. They can eat off the currency.
Even though Floyd says he has passive income, there is little proof that his current lifestyle comes from anything other than public appearances and short-term deals. What he claims does not match the records. He still talks as if he earns hundreds of millions each year, but those numbers no longer show up in his fight payouts or business announcements. The last time Floyd's financial moves made headlines, it was about his $1.2 billion career that changed boxing forever. Now the focus is on a different kind of empire, real estate, and a storm building behind the flashy image. Floyd seems fully invested in property. From large purchases in Manhattan to his public partnership with SL Green and 6001W companies, he is clearly doing more than flipping condos. He appears to be trying to secure his legacy in one of the toughest markets in the world. But as April 2025 moves on, that legacy is looking more uncertain by the day, and not because of the buildings themselves.
But soon as someone black, when my career is over as far as me in a combat sport, as far as boxing, whatever, if I'm promoting on social media or I'm doing exhibitions, it's like, oh man, he's broke. No, it's not a crime for them to make money. They don't say nothing about the guys that's 80 and 90 that's still making hundreds of millions and billions, but as soon as somebody black does it, your people, your own people, say, oh, he's broke.
The trouble began quietly, like most scandals do. A small group of gym employees on Highland Avenue in LA stood outside the Mayweather Boxing and Fitness facility, holding up handwritten signs. The messages were far from polite. They spoke of betrayal, financial neglect, and feeling trapped while working for one of the most famous names in sports. One sign bluntly stated, "The money team has no money." The irony hit hard because Floyd's whole image as Money Mayweather was built on the idea of endless wealth.
My job is to help you. Yeah, I'm with Floyd, getting a check. I get a check from Floyd, but I want to push you. Have your own business while you traveling the world with me, and we laughing, we kicking, and we joking. You got a company where you're making money also. So if something go wrong and you're not with me no more, you don't have nothing bad to say about me, because I put you in a position to become an entrepreneur or to become a boss.
What is really shaking public opinion is not just that employees are protesting. It is that no one seems to know if Floyd even realizes what is happening. One worker said they were specifically told not to mention the studio's problems to him, even though he had been there just 2 weeks earlier. Think about that. Mayweather walked through the gym, smiled, took photos, and left while his staff was struggling. Or maybe he knew and chose to walk away. That brings up a difficult question. Is Floyd Mayweather the hands-off billionaire who truly has no idea what is happening in his own empire?
What I'm doing right now is what I do every day. Shop. That ain't nothing like. Couple bucks. Greg, come with me. I didn't get these. Yeah. I did?
Yes. Or is he the one who saw trouble ahead and is quietly securing wealth through commercial skyscrapers while his fitness business struggles? California labor laws do not care about appearances, and fines for late or missing pay can quickly add up to thousands of dollars. If the gym employees file a class action lawsuit, the public fallout alone could be devastating for Mayweather's brand. Especially if it becomes clear that the money team is more of a paper empire supported by late payments and corporate avoidance. For someone whose entire image was built on being untouchable, this is dangerously close to showing financial weakness in public.
Imagine working for someone whose whole persona is money, 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 and you don't get paid. Well, that's exactly what it is for employees of Floyd Mayweather. Employees of his Los Angeles gym accused Floyd Mayweather of bankruptcy after failing to pay them. I mean, he's still buying stuff. Portfolio valued at $10 billion, including 18 office buildings spanning. I mean, he can do all this, but he can't pay his employees' salaries? $10 billion portfolio, 18 office buildings spanning 10 million square feet.
Let's be clear, Mayweather is not a typical athlete. He has long claimed to be the smartest businessman in the ring, handling everything himself with no promoters or middlemen, just Floyd and the money. But if employees in LA are not getting paid and his Elk Grove location already closed over $30 in unpaid rent, something is clearly wrong and people are noticing. On social media, fans are sharing their own theories. Some think this is just the start, and that Mayweather's recent aggressive real estate investments are not power moves but signs of panic. Twitter users have pointed to the sudden attention on his property deals, saying it feels like he is trying to prove he is rich rather than just being rich. One user asked why a billionaire would push gym franchises so hard unless he actually needs more money.